It's me, Mario!
Ah, I exist now. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and switch to the main screen. Yes. Just readjusting my icons. Okay, so in the past, I believe it was Tuesday, yes. Yeah, on Tuesday, we went over the good old fun animal concepts. That didn't really go as far as I wanted it to. And yeah, so here we are today. We're going to be continuing off at that. And hopefully we can see what else we have in store for us today. Let's see. So for today, we're going to be trying out some warming ups. I just got back. I don't want to just like dive in head first into like doing something like this. I did have a talk with Genki. I do like the idea about this harpy owl, but can't really explore much into it because it's not exactly what we're looking for. So in terms of harpy, it's gotta go. Unfortunately, that's okay. Let me readjust this here. I've changed my soundtrack to see how far I can push it with the copyright to make sure that I don't get exactly marked on YouTube when I post my VODs, and hopefully I don't get marked on Twitch either. Because yeah, DMCA, real fun, right? We don't want to deal with that, and that's just not something we should be messing with. Okay, anyhow. Let's see. I don't ever get to use my froggy pencil. So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to spend roughly, I want to say, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes just warming up. Just going to be playing around with silhouettes. See if we can get some silhouettes going on here. Let's see. Bird. Gotcha. So if I remember correctly, this bird here was labeled. I can't believe I forgot the name of the bird. I feel bad now. Twilight Owl, that's what it was. I remember now. It's the Twilight Owl. But yes, that's nice. Anyhow. I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and make like a grid. Okay, fold, new layer. Straight line. This should be fine. I'm gonna do them here. So with the OST, it's kind of like mixed in with all kinds of other soundtracks. And I'm gonna have to go through them and get rid of them. But we're here just looking for the long form songs. But I am just trying them out today. Hopefully it's not too much of a bother. Anyways. So, owls. So with our owl silhouettes things we're going to be doing, we're just going to be doing silhouettes, going to try my best not to use the eraser, trying to get my juices working, my creative juices. Get the little feeties in, and then maybe a little spike in the hair. So I do like that idea from the previous stream. Welcome back. Hello, Shay. You're sleeping really late. Ah, that's fine. I wish I was sleeping right about now. That would be like the best. But I can't do that. So as I was explaining earlier, we're just going to spend the next 30 minutes doing silhouettes so I can get my creative juices working. Just going to be trying different things with the birds. I think for the feet, we're going to have them kind of like webbed. It's like you have that, but they're like that. But it's fluffy webbed feet. They're gonna have little curved talons like that. I'm gonna give them little footies on the side of their legs. And this is gonna be like just your generic seating position. Alright, well we got owl silhouette number 1 done. I'm gonna work on owl silhouette number 2. Let's see. Let's see if we can do different type. Just do a little boxing in. So we gotta remember that the theme of the bird is Twilight. And I am using a brush that I haven't got to use in a while, and it's my froggy brush. Just some little frogs. I do need to set a timer. Let's see. Timer. We'll just do 20 minutes. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Just give it some legs. This is giving me a lot of penguin vibes. Silhouette number 2. Let's try. Let's see. So I was thinking about just the position that I want to do the birds like either these two. And then we could try some that looks like the Duolingo to me. Actually, no, we're just gonna do that. I think what we need to do is work on the type of wings now. Let's save the body here. Because I think for a bird like the Twilight Owl, kind of want something a little mythical. We don't want it to be like drastic. So I think what I should focus on when doing the silhouette for the birds is that we need to have some sort of proportions implemented. We need some proportions implemented so we can get some of the stuff going. Because I don't think the wings need to be all that specific. We'll just keep that there. This is just that. But my plan here is to have the wings be at least proportionate in the most reasonable way possible. We want to make sure the same length and width, and then we can always have that fall off right here, where it's tinier. That looks like a human. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my lord. Have y'all heard about the new Tomodachi Life that's coming out on Nintendo? I'm quite excited. I never got to play it on the DS or 3DS, I forget which console. But I'm kind of stoked for this one that's coming out. Let's see. Because we can have it bend this way, and this can bend up underneath it. Methinks. Yeah, that works. I think 2 joints are fine. Is that what most of them have anyway? 1, 2, yeah. I have about 2. I think what I'm gonna do is try. I kind of like that already, just what it is. Maybe we can work off of that. But I do want to work on the wing itself. See, so you get it curved, comes on down, come up, back. There we go. Make it come up like that. Make it come up like that. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be a problem. Are you kidding me? Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be having this darn problem again. I'm not really appreciative about it. Am I really just not able to stream? Like, why? Makes no sense. I do not understand. I really hope I don't get this problem going again. This would be bad. I think I need to change my brush. I don't like my froggy brush no more. Alright. Let us split into sections. B-wing 1. Wing 2. Wing 3. I think I like this a bit more. Yeah. I think we're gonna roll with this. There we go. It's like in a flying motion. So we kind of have it angled to like a box form. So instead of doing something like this, you can't see it, but you can see with the Notion, my pin. But instead of doing something like this, we could just explore this actually. This feels more like it. And maybe we can at least include just a few bits here and there. Just to give it a little bit more stylization. Bunny buddy. Let's see, I think if I want to do it resting, I think what I could do is, first of all, change this music, because I don't like it no more. This is a bit better. Have a wing here, right there. Feather, I should say. Like, I don't know how to express that part. So they don't need to be exactly like what I was thinking. You can imagine. Let's see. Somebody else, yes. You can imagine it like breastplate, not breastplate, breast piece from a chicken. Or resting position. There we go. And then maybe we can have some sort of drop off down here as well. Yeah, I like that. Where the feathers can just sit down here. Is this the Bowser's theme? No, I want to see. Is it Bowser's theme? No, it's Pixie Kingdom. Anyways, enough of that. So we do have the full body silhouettes, but I kind of want to focus now, because I have an idea of what I want to do for the wing. Maybe adjust this to be a bit thinner. But I need to focus on the heads now. Let's see. You can think of it as like a raccoon mask. First. So you go down like this and like that. So it's got 3 points. And I kind of want to just it's giving me Duolingo vibes. Let's see. Draw a straight line. Like that. Not sure how to draw an owl's head like this. It's one way to do it, I guess. Because they're not so defined in shape. Oh no, that's a human. Do something like that. A little bit wider of the ends. Dark and twisted owl. One might even say evil owl. Yes, very evil. Evil owl. I don't even know where I was going with that, okay? The eyes are not right. Just little pinch at me. There we go. Let's go back to my pencil and just continue working on this a bit. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Let's work on Owl. Getting a little alfalfa. Oh, that's cute. I kind of like that. Hold on, I'm gonna keep this. I wonder. Maybe. Nice. At 7. Because I also do want to explore a bit. Into this thing I was working on last time. Instead of doing like straight, kind of want to like a stink of Pikachu. Okay, Garbage Crafter, welcome back. Lordy dear lord. How has y'all's days been so far? I'll start with me. My day today has been going decently okay. I woke up today, I got ready, I went ahead and went to go to my breakfast. And while I was there, I ate some eggs, some sausage patties, and potatoes. They were pretty good. I liked them. And after I did all that, I needed to read a story. It was called Barn Burning. And I can't really go into the specifics about it because it's kind of a very sensitive topic. Not with me, it's just the book itself is a sensitive thing because it was written in the like 1890s or 1930s, something like that. So you can just about imagine what the contents of the book will have. Just not so fun things to speak of on a stream. Do like the hair kind of rigid like that. Kind of gives it a little quirkiness. Get my eraser so I can get the eyes in. What do y'all think of an owl with like 4 eyes? I think that sounds very interesting. But the eyes are gonna be like very thin type of eyes. The little white spots at the top is just for me for later. Yeah, just awakened, so nothing to add. That's okay. We all have to awaken sometime, you know? kind of like what I got going on here. I just need to fix this, make it not so exaggerated, because I don't like that personally. So we can work on that and reduce it a bit. It is past the 20 minutes of me doing the silhouette stuff, but I kind of want to keep going a bit. H. Let's do L9 and L10. Anyways, about my D. After that, I went to my composition class, composition 2, and then we began talking about the book that I had to read, and I did it last minute. It was such a hard book to read because of the way that they had the language, or not language, what was it? The dialect, the way the dialect was used back then, because there's a difference between the highly educated and non-educated people. Anyway, we talked about that. We did our due. Then after that, I went to my history class. And then we watched a video. That's pretty much it. I kind of want to refer back to this fluffy feet. So maybe... Let me fix that actually. So how would I do fluffy feet? I mean, we need to indicate that there's a front foot, so what we can do is do like a little knob here, and they're kind of webbed. I think something like that. Just for the basis of it. And then we're gonna draw a little toe here, a little toe here, a little toe. Oh my god. Jesus. I have to doodle this. This is hilarious to me. This is just hilarious to me. I have to do it. Very old men. Mondays. Give him a nightcap. That me. I can give him a nightcap, yeah. Let's see. I have it dangling forward. Oh my lord. This is just a stupid doodle. Anyways, back to what I was doing. I'm trying to figure out how I can indicate this is fluffy. Let's see. What I'm doing here is just trying to see what that would look like. I'm trying to imagine in my head right now from a bottom view. Let's hope that's no longer a problem. This doesn't need to be showing. I guess that shows fluffiness. Nothing that's so defined. Oh. Kind of want to stick to this like it. Go ahead and try to draw that leg from like a swooping angle. Little chicken drumstick. Looks like a joystick. Play video games on it. So that's closed. We can also do an open. There we go. Can we just do the spiral? Then just have a mimicry of fluffiness. Could I have some sort of fluffy going on down here too? What is this awful music? I do like the fluffy idea, so I will stick to it. Yes. Okay. I do think that I have decided of what I want for mostly my attention. Would be a wing such as this, a head style like that, the wing style like this, and that fluffiness, because I am sticking to these two. Oh boy. I really hope I do not experience any connection issues like I did earlier. Okay. Me is thinking. So I think we're gonna use majority of this space over here now to try out a version. That looks like a 7. Version 1 of the Twilight Owl. Let's go ahead and grab some blue. Usually blue is helpful. Oh, it's not so dominant as black. Let's see. I think what we want to work on is the proportionality of the owl. So it's supposed to be like a big boy, huh? A big old boy. No, he doesn't have to. Me thinking. That was for the previous idea, that he was supposed to be a big boy. You can always scale him too. Anyways, let's start sketching out some ideas. Or just some generic poses, because we have our heads. We have our limb ideas that we want. So let's start with the front facing. See what we can cook up. Because I want to give it like an almond, or not almond, cone shape when it comes down, like a human. But it's more like obtuse. Like this. And for the main purpose of today, I'm not really focused on trying to make it look great, but I will, like, get the base idea down. Oh. There we go. And then for the body, I think what I want to do is I don't want to do like that. Maybe I can go inward a bit. Nah. Me thinking. I think I'll just have it connected. Well, it will be looking like it's connected, but I don't want it to look too connected, so I'll do it just a bit beneath the little jaw point where it curves. Yeah, I'll do that. Just a little bit, curve outward, and then back inward. Blood harvest has been postponed. That's good. Not sure what that means, but I'm sure it's good. You know who this body? You know what this body shape reminds me of? Reminds me of this character. Let me see if I can do it from memory. Let's see. And then they had like little arms to the side. They had like a face, robotic looking face. Me trying to remember, but it's been so long since I've seen the film. Then they had like a robotic gun in their hand or something. Sure y'all recognize this character, and if you don't, that'd be kind of disappointing for me. Cause y'all have no childhood. I jest. Nah, she's Eve from Wall-E. That's what this reminds me of, that's all. Bump, bump, and bonk. Going to the void. Back to where you go. Eva. It wasn't Eva. It was literally just like Eva. It's just Wall-E. Wall-E's a little special. Let's see. No, I didn't even think about doing the tail. Oh, I'll figure the tail part out another time. Is this Mario Galaxy? It's not. It sounds like it. Mario Galaxy soundtrack goes pretty hard. And if you disagree, we better have some beef. Let's see. We want the eyes to be proportionately separated. So we can do... There's gonna be 4 eyes for this owl. I really like that idea of the 4 eyes. The thing is, the eyes would be like a little slanted. Not slanted, but like squinted a bit in. Like it's more like a serious, mysterious owl. Or maybe we can do eyeballs underneath. I kind of like that now. Something like that. It would be pretty creepy if you gave it like a 3rd eye like that. Oh wait, If I add 2 little dots here and a line here, he is just the derpiest. So derpy. But now, let's see. Giving the bird a little of that Vizzy Pop style. I think, like, double eyebrow like that looks good. I love Stolas from Hell of a Boss. He's my favorite. Oh, his poor heart. I feel bad. By far, one of my favorite characters of all time. Yeah, so these right here will be the eyes, and this is like just like eyebrows, quote unquote eyebrows, but not really. It's just little decals on the birdie. I'm just making Stolas now. Shh, don't tell nobody. Can't have them knowing, you know? I mean, I could totally just make him Stolas. Give him the funny hat. Oh no! God dang it! I done did it. A really rare chance that this could occur. That's funny. Yeah, very familiar hat. I could see what we can do about that. Maybe we can get that into the game. Just gotta see what kind of loopholes we can jump through to not have it any legal problems. Cough cough, now that they're owned by Amazon Video. The rights are now at Amazon Video. I did want to explore this type of hair, but I kind of like the curl to it. So what we're gonna do is kind of curl like that. So this is curling forward, by the way. I don't know if I got that through. So this comes up, and then this line comes through like that. Legally distant Stolas. Yes, I absolutely, I absolutely agree. Try not to make it so dull, if you know what I mean. Just trying to give it some sort of detail. Not detail, but like identity. I think for the bottom eyes, we can just leave it alone. Let's see. I need to check something. I apologize. Something came up. Give me just a bit. Okay. Apologize. I apologize. I apologize for that. Let me open up my Twitch chat. Hopefully I didn't miss any messages. I don't have the ability to hook up another monitor, fortunately, so it's harder for me to read chat and use my phone at the same time when I need to. I think what I want to do is... not sure how I can draw that, actually. Because most of their bodies are already got that defined. So maybe I can do like this. And then erase this right here. What would you look like? He looks so smug. Or not smug, just like careless. Like, he can be like this type of face. How do I do it? That's my eraser. I lost it. No, I had the expression in my face. My face. I had my expression in my head. And I lost it. How do they do that face? I see it all the time on, like, something like that. I don't know. There's this one meme. I think that's what it is. Mogging. I think that's the term. I don't remember. My name's Skylar White, yo. Insert Vine Boom. What is this music? This is Pom Pom's theme from Super Mario 3D World. But I do like my Super Mario World OST. One of my favorites. So instead of like a very pointy dip, that don't look good, I'm gonna be honest. A little bit shorter in. Dip in and the dip back up. And then we can have his little legs to the side. No, his legs here are gonna be tucked in, I think. Looks like I gave him a shirt, yeah. Sure I did. Let's see. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Because I could do the funny footsies here. They'd be too tall. I think something like that would do. I just realized he's crooked too. You're a little crooked. Yeah, shade that one. Let's fix that expression. South Park bird. So we're looking at something like this. All right, let's see. What else could we do for this bird that might be a bit more better? Something that helps this bird stick out. Because I know color definitely is one of the greatest contributors for this. Hmm. I think just one extra feature. Yoshi! Well, we're not trying to be too realistic here. I think what I'm doing right now is just making bird. It's pretty much my main focus right now. It's just bird. Then I falter without a second thought. I keep on nodding like a chicken with his head cut off. I falter as a second thought. No, died. I wonder. Me just had a silly idea. It's not the tail, but... Thinking. If it's something that boosts stealth, what could we add to this bird that gives it like a stealth-like feature? That's a good question. What could we add to make identifiable for stealth? I don't know if an accessory would be the right call. Somebody came into my chat spamming some weird ass links. Don't like that. Let's see, things for stealth. I'm not sure. It's quite a foreign concept for me. Let's do some Googling. Oh, sick. Team Fortress 2 Classified just dropped. I was waiting for that. Stealth? Why is this? Why is Pinterest just full of AI? This ticks me off. Okay. I think what I could do is that for the owl, we can invest into some. Oops, that is a brush. That's not what I wanted. Erase everything here. We can invest into some sort of necklace. We don't have to stick to the idea. Just something I want to play with. Could be like a crystal. I think for the owl, it'll have like shorter little feathers at the head, and then progressively as it gets further down, just have longer feathers. I'm liking this idea. Alright, let's make a new layer. This underneath. It raises questions. What questions? Don't write something that's like open-ended like that, because it kind of just leaves me thinking like, huh? What is he talking about? What do you mean questions? Elaborate. I have the monkey spinning around in a circle in my head now. Okay. So I'm gonna do now. I think this, yeah, okay. I'm not going nuts. Do I not? I guess I'll just use this. I think we'll go with the stylized to attract mates, but that's not the official lore. Do not take it from me. Genki will be able to make that stuff up. So, this is going to be a forest style. Let's see. Yeah, my mouth moves on its own sometimes, but it's just because my microphone picks up small little sounds. Not actually talking. Why is my pen not doing its job? Why is everything not doing its job? It's making everything so much worse. And we're not gonna do blue. I'll just go back to my frog. Yeah, I'll stick to my froggy. I think what I'm gonna do next is, because I have to, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not finding the colors that I want to play with. Maybe this. I have infinite colors, but no colors. I think it really is my pen tip on the tablet. Might need to get a new screen cover, because it is scraping now. There we go. I think what was messing with me, it was because my window was next to me. I kind of had the sun coming in. I like this a bit more. So right now what I'm doing is just experimenting with colors. I'm not exactly trying to like go full dive onto the coloring. Just trying to see what's practical. At least in my book. Okay, so we have this bright color in the orange section. Do like it, but I'm not sure. There we go. I think a gray color is going to fit well here. Not a gray, but like closer to that gray area. At least to give that aesthetic in a way. I do like the patterns that these owls have. I wonder how I could replicate something like this pattern. Well, I see how, but I don't know. Brown doesn't really suit the owl now that I think about it. What can I do? What can I do? And a pickle. Twilight Owl. Maybe we can work with dark colors. This works. Me likey. We can work off something like that. Then we'll go up in the scale. Oh yeah, stuff like this takes time and trial and error. I'm never going to get it on the first shot. That's why you gotta explore and play around with things to see what looks good and what doesn't. So I'm glad I got that. Now I want some of this light gray. So what I'm gonna do is airbrush it. Turn this off. I want to airbrush. Maybe, yeah, I'll just airbrush underneath. It's like underneath, it's gonna be like a whitish, I guess. Not whitish, but like a light gray. And on the outside, of course, you're gonna have your wings back. And for the outside, go a bit deeper. Get more explorative with the darker tones. Looks like shit, obviously. Some darkness going on here. And I think the next thing I'm gonna do, I wonder if I got a texture brush that'll help me with this. What do you do? You are for leaves. Nope. No. What's this? Oh. I kind of like that. Bit of orange going on. But if we're a Twilight Owl, I want to explore with the idea Like, yeah, he has silver tipped wings, but I'm kind of curious how far I can get away with trying to make galaxy like feathers. Just an experiment to see. And then we do the gray for the gray tips. Let me go ahead and put the eyes in because it's starting to bother me. Do yellow. Dark red. Yeah, I was gonna use some dark red too. I was trying to see what that would look like with the paint first. I got you. I got you. I'm not sure why my pen is behind. I'm not really comfortable with that. I do like that one better. Even fierce eyes, hunter eyes, like a cat. I think what I want to do is get these to be like a white color instead. Or not a white color, but like the same color as this chest fluff. Not a bad idea. Stars in the chest. I just love my derpy little shitty color concepts with the bird. Let's see. Sparkle. I've never used this. I don't know what that looks like. Ah. How about you? Funny colors. I guess that's, yeah, that is. Just explore with my colors. Brushes, I mean. Oh yeah, I know. What's this? Oh, that's for halftones. Why is that in here? I thought I had a brush that was like for sparkling. Eh. I do like that idea, like the chest hair is sparkly. You can also do the same for the little feathers at the top of the hair. And then back to actually no, can't have them too defined. And airbrush does help. Yeah. Still experimenting with the colors. Then I'll start working on the rest of the sketches. Sketch. That's funny. I remember when I had my Magnus Opus. I'm actually staring at it right now. Yeah, it's only fair. Okay, so I got another idea. Let me save this color at least. Okay, so this is just a my basic idea of coloring. Because I'm trying to get an idea of what I want to do for my sketches. So I'm about to pick them back up. Caesar. Okay. Stardew Valley is pushing it. Alright. Let's see. Does it look better like that? Nah. Yeah, I think I should stick to that. Oh. My phone closed my Twitch chat. Oh, lovely. Bit Norse. Yeah, I've had it before. I know it is. And I said I've had it before. I mean, it can be old, yes. Looks like a bat. Choo choo. Choo. There we go. I like that wing now. Starts smaller right here and then expands further outward. Your favorite drink is the cherry scotch and soda, which can't be made here in Florida. Flavors shall never be forgotten. It's good to cherish memories like that. Don't drink alcohol, kids. It's bad for you. You should probably ask your mom and your dad, or whoever you were with, and tell them that an internet stranger is telling you that you were given alcohol. Let's see what they say. There's your solution to all your problems. Just talking to myself. Yeah. Generally, that's just how it is, huh? Talk to yourself, and then you talk to yourself, and then you talk to yourself, and you just keep constant talking to yourself. It's very windy outside. Man, it was really cold today. I had the brightest idea to do my schoolwork before the stream while I was outside in the cold. Just letting all that cold wind blow right on me. While I was learning about all kinds of things for my nutrition class. You know, now that I think about it, it kind of draws to a blank. I mean, I remember antioxidant. If I remember right, these are the funny things. Helps prevent damage or destruction of cells. And then you have, I think it said free. Or something. And then that destroys cells. Or destroys them, or that damages them. Fun stuff. I had a whole ass list, but I didn't forget it. I'm so sleepy. Sleepy. How do owls sleep? Do they just perch themselves? It just doze off like that? Do they become bats? Just go upside down and then sleep? Yes to this, no to that. Got it. See, it's just one of those questions. Because you never know, owls could be like cats, you know? You have them perched up on the tree limb. Next thing you know, the owl has its head here, its body like that. Sleep. Wing like that. Tail out, I guess. I don't know. Like a cat. I for sure know that I want to become a cat right now and go fucking sleep on my bed. Good. Trying to see if I can replicate one of those concepts. Well, not concepts, but like drawings of the bird. Hmm. Something like that, I guess. Then you have the head. Want to see an owl cat? Yeah, me too. There we go. Looking a little bit better. I apologize for not talking so much, my friends. I think it's just today. My social battery is quite low. But I'm not so used to yapping so much. But also, when I focus, I kind of just go dead-ass silent. I was definitely yapping on Tuesday. I know that for a big ol' fact. It was a whole ass yap sesh. But I think that mainly just spiked up because I was having a good day with my biology related material. Talk or don't talk, just do the art boy. Yeah, but I gotta be engaging too, you know? I could be teaching some stuff. Don't know what I could be teaching. Oh shit. Hey Fizz. It's been forever. How have you been, my friend? I haven't spoken to you in about a good while. I really hope it has not been like 2 years. Hmm. $2024? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is a very long time. I am so sorry, my friend. How have you been? How's life so far? Are you still in college? Because I started college. Well, not recently, about a year ago. Ah, you're no longer in college. That's good to hear. I am happy to hear that you are out of the hellhole. Let's put it lightly. What do I think about adult education? Uh, it's full of fucking bullshit. That's what it is. I mean, if paying so much money just to have a piece of paper and at 4 years when you're done, then sure, you tell me about it. I'm just hoping I get into a good nursing career. That way I can help pay off my student debt. Ah, you're in the trades. That's fair. Don't really have to do much for that. You should get your OSHA license certification. They are stubby, because I am not gonna try to make them angular. Because I have no idea how yeah, that's a fucking word. Anatomy. I don't understand how an owl's anatomy even works. So I'm kind of just freeballing it, seeing where it takes me. My hand hurts, so I was taking a small break. Alright. Put you, what's that layer below it? Erase where the hell's below you. So creepy. I realized a small flaw. And fixed. Welcome back, garbage crafter. I've done a lot of owl sketching. I've worked on this project for 3 hours and 51 minutes. Oh my goodness. Definitely gotta turn this into one of those, do this another stream day. What I do need to do is a turnaround thing. That way it's helpful for somebody like Genki or whoever's 3D modeling, Shin maybe, to do that set thing. A 3D model. I do need to separate this into a new layer and get rid of it. Yoink. And bye-bye. Go down there and forget and shadow round. Can I make more time lapses? Sure. Actually, I have a time lapse for this one going on right now. Actually, let's see if I can get My OBS to pull it up. New window capture. Select the window. There we go. See if I can just make it bigger for you to see. Okay, let's try this now. And then it just goes through my entire little time lapse that I got going on. I mean, you take this time to actually stretch out my hands and massage them. So this right here is what we looked at previously, where I had a shitty ass attempt at it. I'm glad I did restart and didn't go with it. And then right below it, I was doing that little small little owl thingy. And then it came to this stream day, where I was doing the silhouette practicing, trying to warm up. This is what I was drawing, like a very old person with the cane. Now we get started to like that rough idea sketch of what I wanted it to look like. And of course I drew Eve, Wally. Oh, I love time lapses. Time lapses are my favorite thing. Usually I post my time lapses on my YouTube channel. If I ever have any, that's where you'll find them. Yep, exclamation mark socials. Should have it linked. Raise his eyebrow. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I have to fix that. Then we're getting close to where I finished off. I was doing a little sketch for the Twilight Owl. Like kind of swooping in action. And here we are. That's where we left off on. And it automatically just restarts. Hopefully OBS closes it. I'm not sure what this is that OBS is tracking. Bye. Don't need that there. Anyhow, back to what I was going to do. So, I was going to do like a little turnaround thing so Genki can, or Shin can 3D model the bird. I need to do it properly. So, what layer is it? Oh, that's the new one I made. Okay, whoopsie. That's for that bird, that's for those. So now what I need to do is that I need to make some guidelines. It's not what I wanted. Give me back my black. Or not. I'll just get a new one. Bruh. Let's see. We'll have the head that big. We'll have the torso that big. And for the feet. Actually, no, because it's a bad idea. Doing it like that. Best thing that we can do. What layer was I drawing on? Uh-oh. I'm gonna grab this bird. Throw him on his own layer. Hide that. Grab him here. Expand just a bit. Yep. So this bird's gonna be slightly visible. I think what's best actually is to bring the bird up here. Then I get my line tool, get on my new layer. Let's see. So we'll have the top of this little bird thing there. Then the size of his head can go here. His body. Body can stretch out there. His little footsies can go here then. So I need to get in there and start labeling. Alright, so this right here. As far as I'm aware, this is what we artists would use in the video game industry when making a turnaround sheet. Hold on. So you get your basic sketch of your model, and if you want to do a turnaround, you have to line your model up, then make a new layer, and then drag lines all across the canvas horizontally. Line your character up, and then make sure you have different proportions lined through with your canvas, I guess, equalizer. I don't know how to explain it for that. It's basically your guideline. This is it. This is just your guide for each of the body parts. Typically people do label them, and that's what I'm doing. Top head feathers. So what I got going on here is just the top head feathers, head, body, legs, and talons, and excess. So now I gotta start getting to work. I'm gonna make this guideline a bit transparent so it's not in my way. Make a new layer. Get my black. Thin out my line. Let's see. Okay, symmetry tool. So things that are not symmetrical will have to be figured out afterward. And that's okay, we'll get that done. Nose. Then we're gonna get to a little eyebrow area. Then I'm here. I kind of want to draw like a little face decal. You could attempt to 3D model in this rec room, but that would take basically the entire day with your limited sources and stuff that you can use, and it would still look somewhat shitty. I've never used anything like that before for modeling. I've tried modeling in the past, it just was not for me. To hear that you use a VR modeling thing like Rec Room, that's some impressive talent right there. So are you on a phone device right now? Yes. Ah, okay. And you don't have like a portable computer device like a laptop? Not yet? Okay. I think a recommendation that I have for you to try out, I mean, yeah, sure, people are gonna say Blender, but also try to look into, if able to, look into Tinkercad. It's a pretty good one. It's not like the best, but people use it to, do little developments for, I guess, engineering reasons. That's technically what 3D modeling is, eh? You have ADHD. You should talk to your doctor. It's good to invest in things like medications because they tend to actually do help you along your journey in life. But I've heard things where people were just too afraid to talk to a doctor. But I understand. Makes you feel like you're not yourself. Yeah. My doctor has me on ADHD medication, and it's doing just fine for me. I feel great. I don't get the feeling that I'm not myself, but I feel like I do pay attention a lot more than I did before in my college classes. And I am able to understand a lot more things too, a lot more concepts. Thankfully to that medication. Yep, yep. Hey, Zachalis, how you doing? Can't sleep? Why? Oh, why I'm asking how you doing? It's a nice little conversation starter. No, yeah, I understand Garbage Crafter. I had family experiences with that. Some people in my family got medicated for the ADHD stuff, but they were like zombies. Thankfully, I'm not like that. Just concentrate more. Okay, Shade, have a good one. The melatonin's not working. Too much going on in your head. Yeah, a lot of things go on in my head too, especially at night. So I understand what you're feeling. What time is it in Germany right now? I want to assume it's like maybe 12 p.m. AM. So it's probably a new day already. It's a new day already. Oh, it's 00. Gotcha. Yep, currently drawing the Twilight Owl. It's just a fluffy bird. He's got 4 eyes to make him feel a little bit more mystic. He's got little eyebrows going on here too. Let's see. So I had drawn a picture of this owl going in for the kill. I've drawn this one just a casual flying. Just an attack though. Not sure what Genki has planned for the owl, but I'm assuming it has some sort of attacking mechanic to it. Just keep that in place. That is messing with my eyes. I don't know how, but it is. That's okay, I guess. It happens. That is a good idea. Like, these pair of eyes right here, they're closed during the day. When it comes to nighttime, they open, and they allow the owl to be more explorative, be more active during the night. Who knows what devious things this owl could get up to. But no, because Genki said that this owl is related to stealth, I was thinking about giving it an accessory that kind of gives that idea of stealth. So I was like, oh, what if it was just like some sort of magical crystal that this bird carries, right? And it helps it conceal itself, and it gives it powers. But I don't know the lore. Genki could always make adjustments. Now I have to follow through. Yes, we can all give ideas. And right now I'm just working off what I got going on. Ruh-roh. Any ideas for the legally distinct hat? No, I still don't have any ideas for that one. That I still want to do it. Like it could be such a sneaky little idea. Zachalus, you missed it, but earlier in the stream we were testing around with. Oh, I just realized those things are ugly. I'll fix that. We were testing around with like ideas, and suddenly I was like making a joke about Stolas from Hell of a Boss, and how he has like his hat. Let's see, or something like that. I think the hat has like a few, like maybe two. Yeah, something like that. Then it has like decals on it. Oh my lordy. Exactly. Silly. I need to fix this. This is ugly. Ugly, ugly. The owl has a pet. I mean, it would be pretty cool to like have two separate entities. Like for the owl, you could have like a little creature that looks like a snitch from Harry Potter. It kind of just flaps right around it. A pocket bag where the owl stores the stolen item. Ah, owl stealing an item. That'd be interesting. It'd be like one of the night poachers. Be interesting to see that. Because, I mean, we also have our good old friend, Ooh, that's a thin line. I'm not going to get used to that. Our good old... Hold on, I'm just gonna just draw it out. I haven't drawn this creature in a while. I'm sure people can guess this creature. That'd be awesome. I feel like I'm missing something, but the idea is there. One of the poachers that steal. I'll give you all a hint, and it's a very fat, obvious hint. The wiki. And Funkus. I just thought about something troublesome. But I think Genki be able to find a way around it. Methinks. No, no, no. I can't do that to Genki. I'll have to fix it another time. Anyhow. I think I got everything that I needed for the owl, besides its little head thing. Ah, its tail. A symbolic relationship. How about this? I just had the brightest idea. I don't know what you could think about it. Let's see. So you have the owl's head, right? Owl head. How about on top? They do have a hat. This is just an example of hat. But, get this. Let's do a little leg here and a little leg here. And then wait, no, this should be bigger. Like a little man under his hat. Little creature. This creature here. I'd call him the Goobler. Nah, it won't be a bird. The Goobler on the inside. When the owl's inactive, he's just sitting around. What would happen is that this Goobler, he'll pop out and he'll start dancing around. Like that. And then he'll take a break. And then he'll hide. He'll hide inside the hat. The hat be right back on top of the owl. I think that'll be a silly idea. I like this idea. It just came out of my head. I mean, we could somehow have the idea of like a hint of Stolas. But we need to do it properly so we don't get in big bunny trouble. Never know. So that's just something funny. But that would be pretty cool and cute for the little owl creature. It's two creatures in one. Ooh, excuse me for that hiccup. That was loud. Into the shadow realm you go. Okay, back to the sketch. Or not sketch, the turn around. I don't know what I'm saying. You would think he ate a weird mushroom. Exactly. And imagine combining that with alcoholism. That little Goobler, I don't think he'd be much of a different problem. He wouldn't be much of a problem to have. It's just a little quirk that this owl has. But the thing is, what we could do, instead of just having it as a generic thing, if you get lucky and you find an owl that has a Goobler, so this means that the Goobler is not guaranteed for each owl you come across. It'd be like a very rare variant. If you had a chance to get that, a Goobler, then maybe you can get rewarded for it. It's just a silly idea. The shiny owl. Yes, the shiny owl. You have to go find your shinies. I wish Genki was here to hear the idea. That'd be so cool. I would like to hear what Genki thinks. Tired. Angry. Yeah, I'm sure she will rewatch it. We have to have the diva eyelashes. Like, come on. How could you not want diva eyelashes? I think it gives character. I kind of like that star. Yeah, see? See? You can't go wrong with it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just that great, you know? We love our divas, don't we? Ah, that's what I should use the symmetrical tool for. I just remembered now. Hopefully this works. Okay, Zachalus, have fun. Sleep well. Have a good day when you wake up. Later. Let's see, what time is it? Oh. Alright, I gotta get ready. So I'm gonna finish up these little touches here, and then I have to vanish and do some my real life stuff for the rest of the night. And I, of course, have to get ready to do my coursework that I was not so happy about. You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you, too. Alright, so let's look what we got going on here. Let's erase this. Let's erase this. And let's erase that. I think this can go without. Yeah, now that I'm looking at more, this is fine. Be funny if I just gave him a mustache. Huh. Well, it's pretty much done already. Just the front facing. Because I still gotta... Okay, so... I have the front. I gotta do the back angle. And then a side. And then I gotta also do wingspans. So Genki can model the wings. I see absolutely no need for a 45-degree angle. It's unnecessary, really. All you ever need in this character chart is just front, back, side, and then whatever special thing it's got. But right now, today, we just worked on the front. I do need to save the project. So that's good. Okay. Well, now that I gotta take care of my real life things, I appreciate everybody for tuning in today for this stream. I had quite fun challenges today. I overcame them and I did a lot of things that I didn't think I was able to. I want to say thank you to Genki for giving me an idea on how to do this stream today. And yes, I think for next week I'm going to be pushing my streaming schedule 30 minutes more. So at my time, it will be at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It just gives me more time to study my stuff after I get out of my classes, and gives me more flexibility. And then next week we'll go over the owl again, and we'll take care of it from there. Anyhow, thank you for visiting my stream. If you like what you saw and you're new here, feel free to follow my socials, and then also please feel free to join the Campfire Discord and get access to all of our stuff that we're doing there. It's very fun, cool things, and you get to keep up with development. I have used the command for the Discord. Alright, have a good one. Nice hearing from you again, Two-Fist. Bye-bye!